So this next Missouri mix recipe, the last one I'm going to do for right now anyway, we got 2 cups of our mix. We're going to add a cup of sugar. We're going to mix this all together, mix that sugar into our Missouri mixture. Then, got that all mixed up. So we got 1 egg. We're going to kind of beat it a little bit before we add it to our mixture. So we're going to add our egg. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of water to this. And now we got to mix this, but only until everything is moistened. Don't want to mix it too much. So in another bowl, we got 2 tablespoons of the Missouri mix, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon. So we're going to mix that up real quick, because this is going to be our topping. And of course, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter to this. So, and I do have a loaf pan I've sprayed. It says not to use. It doesn't say not to use a loaf pan, but I'm going to use a loaf pan. So it says to cut in using a pastry blender, some butter, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my hands, because this is the best thing that you have as regard to. I'm just going to mix that in, that butter in, get it all mixed into our topping. I've already put about half of our mixture, our coffee cake mixture, into my loaf pan. And I did add a little bit of water to it, just because my hands are really sticky, y'all. So after we get this mix, we're going to put about half of this on top of our coffee cake. That is only half is in there. Half is in the bread pan. So I'm going to put about half of this brown sugar mixture on here. Like so. And then we're going to put the rest of the batter on top of that, and then put our brown sugar mixture on top. Now the recipe calls to put your bread in a moderate heated oven, which is 375 for 20 minutes. And I put aluminum foil on it because my oven tends to burn on the top. So we're going to let this bake.